W.A.R.C Championship would see crews heading to the southwest town of Collie for the Experts Cup. 35 cars would front the start line for the combined state and clubman event, 8 special stages making up the round. A place-noted event, teams would also have the added challenge of a big percentage of the stages to be contested in the dark. This area is famous for its smooth flowing roads, but the lack of rain in the lead-up would mean that dust would certainly play its part. As well as the State Series contenders, Australian Rally Championship frontrunner Mark Pedder would enter the event. The big gap between rounds of the national competition, the motivation for putting together this run as a testing session. The fight for the outright points would end up being very tough on the machinery. In the first couple of stages alone, 5 of the front-running crews would retire. Travis White and Greg Flood out after putting it off on SS2. Gavin Morgan also in the wars. His W.R.X developing an electrical issue. No further participation for that crew. The Red Evo of Nick Box, another to have an early day. Mechanical problems on special stage 2. Although making it a little further into the event and setting second quickest times, Alex Stone would also retire from this round. As has become the norm in the championship, the two-wheel drive series would again develop into a great battle. The 2 escorts of Jeff Leotator and Blair Pugh locked into a stage-by-stage fight with the Commodore of Kyle Douglas. Unfortunately for Pugh, his event would end in retirement on special stage 6, leaving Douglas and Leotator to fight it out on the 3 night stages. The Douglas-Burton combination would chase down the escort, ending with an 11-second margin, taking their first win in the two-wheel drive series and a very credible equal 4th outright. The Clubman Cup section of the event would see experienced campaigner Andy Van Can keeping it on track and taking the points with a fine drive. Back at the pointy end, John O'Dowd would put together another clean run, sharing equal 4th outright with Douglas. The ageing Evo 2 of John Macara would do what many others could not and finish this very tough event. In the process, he would secure valuable championship points with 3rd outright. With a string of 3rd and 2nd quickest stage times, the consistency of Doug Tostovan would pay huge dividends. 2nd outright, a brilliant result for a fine effort. The 2011 Experts Cup winners Hines and Percival would be virtually untroubled by any opposition on this event. In a welcome return to form, they would take all but one of the stages in a dominant effort. Acknowledging that a couple of the state championship contenders were out of the event early, it would still be a very powerful run by this pairing. A slight drama on special stage 6 with a damaged drive shaft. However, with a good lead at that stage, there would be no problem taking the event and full points.